Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. It is the last weekend of summer. Technically summer doesn't end until September 22nd, but it's the last weekend in August. It is August 29th and it's a Friday. I have a summer Friday today. Not because my company gives me summer Fridays, but I just create them for myself. And I just thought I would pick up the camera and vlog. I haven't been filming because I really don't know how to use this new camera, even though I have watched so many YouTube tutorials, like hour-long ones, about this new DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I have. Guys, I traded in my two Canon cameras. So I started with the Canon M50 on YouTube, and it was like my pride and joy. But the quality of the video was not as crisp as what is on the market today, even on my iPhone. So I ended up getting a Sony ZV-1 a year after starting on YouTube as like a little celebration gift for myself. And I felt myself not using that camera because I would have to open up. If you guys like film and stuff, you know you have to flip out the screen, and then it's just like really chunky, and I feel like it's very outdated, and I wanted to upgrade my gear, and a lot of vloggers have the Osmo Pocket 3. Honestly, I feel like this camera has a learning curve and it's quite complex. Like, it's really complex, and I'm starting to feel like really aged out of this industry because I cannot understand how to use this camera despite watching 2 hours of different YouTube tutorials. So this vlog is mainly going to push me to film. That is like what this is for. You guys are just coming along with me because we are going to get back in the habit of vlogging. I haven't vlogged for so long that I'm also like kind of insecure like to turn on the camera because I'm like, oh my god, I need to like have my makeup done, when in reality you guys have like 4 or 5 years of documentation of me notoriously ugly without makeup. So I don't know why that really matters. I think I'm also kind of like insecure, like when guys that I go on dates with like watch my YouTube videos and they haven't seen me without makeup yet, and they're seeing this very intimate side of me, like that, like we haven't even gotten to that place yet. But I'm kind of at the F it mode right now, and I'm just going to do what I want to do. So today I am going down for my annual health visit. I know I don't really like doing it. We're doing blood work. And then I was thinking on the way of going down there, I would stop at B&H Photo, which is where I got this camera, because B&H Photo has a little nerdy gear table. I don't know what they call it. Like, I know at Apple they call it the Geek Squad. So sorry to offend any nerds if I just said that, but I know there's an area where they help you understand how to use this camera. The main reason why I don't like this camera is because as I'm filming, the color looks a certain way, and then when I download the files and I'm editing it, it has this really weird color that's been taken out, and I don't know how to like get it back to normal. I actually just reset factory settings, so I'm hoping right now as I'm filming it will do that. It also has this weird setting on here that is like a beauty filter, but it's not like the beauty filter on the Sony ZV-1, which just basically evens out your skin. It's like AI filter, and I don't like the filter that it has. I think it looks really fake, and I just really don't want it at all. And despite turning it off, whenever I download the file, it still has it because I download it off of my iPhone and then I transfer the files to my Mac. Either way, this is like not your guys' problem. Like, this is my problem. You guys are the audience and you are just here for the ride. So I don't really know why that's your problem, but I think the theme of this video is going to be more of just getting our life back together. My plan for September is to have 100% positive mindset, which I know is so unrealistic, But I basically just want to make sure that anytime a negative thought comes in, that I'm not riding that negative wave, that I'm just zapping it. Because I watched a YouTube video from Paige Lorenz years ago, and she said happiness is a choice, and you have to choose to be happy every day. And her and I both are sad girlies. We celebrate from periodically some forms of depression. I know it's really weird an influencer is depressed, but they exist. So I am going to try to not be depressed, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to make sure I hit my 10K steps every day. Secondly, I'm going to make sure that I am going to the gym, so I have restarted my Equinox membership to start on September 1. I am wearing my Equinox outfit right now. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to the gym and I'm working out, because exercise releases endorphins, if you've ever watched Legally Blonde. Third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I am journaling my feelings, because my journal is a safe space, whereas other people can take advantage of my feelings if I talk to them, unless it's my therapist. And the next thing that I'm going to do... I would like to, get involved with my hobbies again. So YouTube is one of them. I want to post at least once a week on YouTube. I know I've been saying that for like the last year and a half. I'm actually going to just make it a goal, because we need a purpose. So today's video is just finding joy again. As cheesy as that sounds, it's finding joy again, like finding me again. So come for the ride. Bye. Here's Brody. Say hi to the vlog, Brody. Okay, so I just put on my makeup. If you guys are curious what I am wearing, I literally wear the same thing. So I just changed to Dior. This is the Forever Skin Glow, and my skin shade is 2N. I used to be 3N, but I'm working on becoming more pale. So I am a 2N, but I got a little tan because I went to the polo tournament in Greenwich last Sunday. So I'm currently wearing my typical shade, which is NARS. This is the light reflecting foundation, and I wear Santa Fe. This is usually what I wear. I also have the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is really dark, and honestly, it's number 7. It's warm, and this is like if I'm really tan. And then I just got a brand new Backstage Rosy Glow. This is the iconic color that Kylie Jenner always wears. It is 001 pink. Love it. Right now, though, I'm wearing Soft Coral by Mario. Oh, crap. Mario. And I love this. It gives you like a warm touch. And since I'm going for like a warm color, I'm doing that. I've also just been wearing natural eyelashes. So this is the Colossal one. And I did have lash serum on my eyes during the springtime. And then I noticed that I was getting dark eye circles underneath, because that is one of the reactions that you'll get, is just like dark kind of shadows around. And then I saw on TikTok that girls are actually getting eye filler because the lash serum is making the skin underneath their eyes like more thin. And so I started freaking out and I stopped using it. But basically I had the generic version of Latisse from my doctor, which you can get from One Medical. Had no idea. Also, here's my ugly coffee table. We're gonna get rid of that. My gay bestie was like, we need to get rid of that. So that is gonna be part of the new goal for this month, which is finding joy again, is to get rid of this table. Thank you. If you're new to the DJI Osmo Pocket, I learn all of my trips and tips from Vanessa Lau about YouTube, and she recommended to get this Lansky. It's like an expansion adapter, because what comes with the Osmo Pocket is a couple tripods, like a couple accessories. You have these two, and they charge your camera while you're on the go. And then it comes with this little tripod. So I can actually put the tripod at the very bottom of here, and then it stands up, and that's how it works, I guess. This is kind of a cool view. All right, what is the time? The time is 12 o'clock. My doctor's appointment's not till 2:30. I'm probably not even gonna have that much time to go to B&H Photo, but that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna bike there. I'm gonna city bike there because it's part of my work benefit to have a city bike membership, and we're finding joy again. Super common in the Upper East Side where I live now to have a bunch of dogs just like walking, and it's so cool. I think in another life I want to reincarnate as a golden retriever living on the Upper East Side because their life just looks so fabulous, and that's like the life that I feel like I deserve to reincarnate into. So we're gonna take this across Central Park, and then we're gonna go down 9th Avenue all the way to B&H Photo. And I just realized that I don't have the fisheye lens on, so this is a great time to put the fisheye. It basically just makes the screen longer than what it is right now, but we're about to cross, so I'm gonna have to do it when I get into Central Park. So I'm gonna show you guys what this thing is. So here it is. It's basically this little gadget that you put onto the screen, and I will show you guys what it looks like when I zap it on. So that's with it on. This is with it out. That's with it on again. Let me know if you feel like a big difference. This is with it on. This is with it off. Comment below if you notice a difference. We're on 72nd. 72nd is when you can cross from the east side to the west side. So it's like 72nd, 86, 93rd, and then I think down there it's 66. So this is gonna be the entrance into where we're gonna go. I also just realized that there's a mic that comes with this camera, so let's bring that on too. A lot of the vloggers will like talk like this, and this actually makes the audio worse. You actually kind of need it like farther away. So you press this button and this turns it on. I don't like really listen to these red lights when it says to not stop. I just like keep going. I know it's like probably really bad. But we're gonna cut through 72nd and then turn left on 9th Avenue, and that's gonna take us down. Okay, we have made it to the Upper West Side. This is where Central Park is. Central Park West. We're gonna stay on this lane because we're gonna go hit 9th Avenue. Okay, we got a little lost over there. I kind of went too far and ended up on the west end, but I kicked through and we are on the Upper West Side right now, or the West Side Highway. Good times. If you like have been a loyal OG coin, then you know about the West Side Highway, because this used to be like my place, you guys, like before I moved to the east side and became an east side girl. So we are going to cut through the Upper West Side, sorry, not the Upper West Side, the West Side Highway, and we're gonna get into Penn Station, which is my least favorite place, but that's where they have all the good camera gear. So here we gotta go. I'm gonna get off now. We are at the Homeland. B&H Photo. I just just docked my bike and we are going into B&H Photo so we can figure out how to get this color grade to work. I think it's fine right now, but it doesn't hurt to go in and see how we can fix it. Hi, how are you? Good. You guys have never been here. They have everything you need, pro lighting. We need to go upstairs. Guest technical services. Here we are putting a screen cover on camera, and then I got a suction cup, which is really exciting because now we can film some really fun angles, which is the reason why I got this thing in the first place, because it's lightweight and you can stick it into really fun areas. I was gonna go on Amazon to see if I could get better pricing, but every time I try to be cheap and go on Amazon, I regret it because like I don't really want to drop this camera. So love this bag. Now we're gonna go put the screen case on so it is protected and I can just throw it in my toilet. I'm super excited. We just got screen cover on for the camera lens and then also on the screen cover, and it actually takes out the glare, so when I'm walking around the city it doesn't look as bad. And then also in here I got the suction cup. Here, I'll show you guys. It has a 30-day return policy, so this is what it looks like. And you stick it on the back of this camera case, and then I can suction you guys wherever you want. And also I realized that the reason why the screen wasn't flickering up fully was because I didn't push the case farther up. So this is all learning curve. And now I'm going to my appointment in meatpacking. We're gonna be there a little early, so I think I might go to Soho House just to hang out because it's right next door to where my medical appointment's gonna be. Also, there's a Sephora there, and I do want to try the new lip gloss from Dior. How do I get out of here? So we'll see. We're on the 30s, so I think I'm just gonna go get a city bike and drive down to 8th Avenue. Heading to Sephora, best place in the world. I forgot to film an outro to this, but thank you so much for coming in a day in the life while I find myself again. If you like this vlog, make sure to like and subscribe and follow for more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!